Last night I drove here to Ulm to take part at another boulder competition for the Boulder Bundesliga circuit. I've slept in my DIY built camper van. As you might notice, it's freezingly cold out here. We had like -7 degrees Celsius, but inside my van it was actually pretty cozy. So yeah, first off, let's make some coffee. Let's go! Usually my off-the-wall warm-up routine is pretty short, as I try to start with some of the easier boulders so I can save energy and skin. In this episode I'll also show you the multiplier for each boulder. If no one was able to top a boulder, it is 2. If everyone managed to do it, it is 1. So the multiplier shows you how hard a boulder is and defines how many points you earn for each top. This white boulder was super nice, but to be honest, maybe a bit too intense for the fingers for a warm-up boulder. So, while we are watching me struggling my way up the warm-up boulders, here's a quick request. I'm still quite new to YouTube and would be really happy about any kind of feedback that helps me to improve my videos. So feel free to leave a comment below. At the first look, this boulder didn't seem too hard, but every other hold was super slopey. So I just decided to skip the bad ones, and I even think this was intended. Despite having a low multiplier, this boulder was already quite a bit more challenging, and especially the start was way more physical than the other boulders I've tried before. This boulder was one of my favorites, as I like big moves on good holes, so I was really hoping for a flash here.
Make it timeless. Never let it fade.
Alle, Peter.
Make it timeless. Never let it fade.
Ja, come on.
Timeless.
At every stop of the Boulder Bundesliga there's one special boulder for which you get double the points, and in Neu-Ulm it was this green one here. This was my flash go, and up until now it felt quite okay, but then the next move was super hard for me. It felt so hard that I even tried different beaters and wanted to avoid the move. On the other side I saw many people on Instagram where it looked so super easy, and then in the end I found out that it was just engaging between my left toe and using my thumb, and then it went from feeling impossible to super okay. This was another really cool boulder. Unfortunately it was a bit depending on your height. A friend of mine tried it the whole afternoon and had quite hard times as she was a bit shorter than I am. But I was lucky here and ticked off another flash. Next up was this green boulder in the roof. It was pretty hard and long. It had a mixture of quite okay holds and some nasty crimps. But those of you who watched my last video already should know that I love crimps. But even though I don't have very good endurance, this type of climbing is usually my style. And to be completely honest, the hardest thing for me was matching the top. And without the tip of a friend and the knee bar here, I probably wouldn't have been able to flash it. I saw many people struggling on this red one here, as most of them tried to jump to the first hold. Luckily I was tall enough to do it statically, but again this is a solution that's pretty depending on your body height. So maybe again another bowler, which is not super fair. One thing that I definitely need to train more are slabs. This actually was the first easy flash I failed. I always have the goal to flash everything below a multiplier of 1.5.
Jawohl. Ja, easy. Come on, geht schon. Top ist ein Enkel.
After the slab, I've decided to hop onto this more technical boulder. And unfortunately, while editing this video, I've realized that I've dabbed the mint hole here. So I've decided therefore not to enter it as a flash. I did the boulder multiple times that day while discussing the beta with other people. But yeah, I'm not sure if a flash would have been fair. Next up was this super hard mental move. Another thing where I'm definitely not good at. I've decided to speed things up here, as I was really slowly walking my way up. Last but not least, the hardest boulder of the day. I found the start super hard and challenging. The upper part was more my style, and I felt like it was quite doable, but definitely not easy. Yeah, and here unfortunately I was climbing out of the camera angle. Okay, I've managed to climb 14 out of the 15 boulders, which earned me a bit more than 21 points, which is absolutely great. And yeah, the white one was just a bit too hard for me in the end. But I have a few weeks of hard training left before going to the next station, which will be in Augsburg, I think. So yeah, make sure to hit that subscribe button to follow my journey and don't miss out on any upcoming videos. Peace!